Hey, hey, it's Pika over here in Singapore, and it is Monday night. I have December goals for you guys, seriously. I've been thinking about it all weekend, and yeah, I've been kind of busy, and I haven't really, written it down, but I wrote it down. So, here goes. This month, I need to catch up on my YouTube channel. I need to sort out all of my playlists and all of that nonsense so that anyone who visits anything that's public is actually it makes some kind of sense. But the Night Owl podcast playlist is up and running, and it should be up to date by the end of the month because that was the goal to begin with. I was supposed to start the new year where everything is congruent. So SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook Live Audio, all posting the same episode on the same day. So I have this month to catch up all of that. So that's YouTube. The second thing is I signed up for Robin's Madonnas. I need to be very much more consistent with all of my studies. So this month I need to get through, let's see, there are 16 modules. I want to be able to get through as many of them as I can. I don't want to go past January with this whole course. So let's see, if I can do 2 a week this month and then 2 a week next month, I should be straight. So that's the goal. Halfway through the course by the end of this month. So that's my education. Consistency. I need to be super consistent. I've always been consistent with Periscope and the Night Owl until they changed my day on Periscope. I missed 1 week, and I'm really upset about it because I feel like I was thrown off my game a little bit. So, right now I want to be a lot more consistent with Periscope. I have another couple of obligations actually. So, consistency means that I will continue to be consistent with the Night Owl podcast. I will be more consistent with the Periscopes, which is now on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I also have to pick a date for my Facebook Live trainings. Once I pick a day of the week, that will become a consistent thing as well, usually about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the other thing is I have another program coming up with the 12 Days of Christmas. So once I pick a date on that, I think I should be settled. And the last bit is I need to be super consistent with my blogging. That is the one thing that has kind of fallen to the wayside. I'm super upset about it. So I am going to pick that up and make sure that I do that. So consistency across all platforms, including Instagram. I have a new account to manage, and I need to make sure that I'm consistent with that as well. I'm pretty consistent with mine, except for every now and again I miss a day. So I need to be more consistent with that. So let's see, 3 goals so far. The first one. What was the first one? Oh my God! See, this is what happens. Okay, so the first one is YouTube. Everything needs to be caught up so that once I hit the new year, everything will be on all 3 platforms every day without fail. The second one is, excuse me, I need to super focus on my studies. I feel like this is the thing. It's the one thing that's going to tip me over the scale a little bit. So I need to get my studies in order, and I need to do 2 lectures a week. No excuses. And the third thing is to be consistent across all platforms. So that means audio, that means live video, that means the written word. So I have a lot to do, and I'm really excited about it. So that's December. In the meantime, I've been talking a lot about organization lately. And I think that's important for my December goals as well. I talk about it a lot. I talk about, blocking out times and stuff, but my life is so unpredictable. It's really hard to block out the times. Things change so quickly. Things, they ebb and flow so much that I'm not very good at blocking out the times and sticking to it. I'm a very fluid person. So I want to block out the time. I need to block out the time. We'll see how it goes. Excuse me. We'll see how it goes because, if I don't get it sorted out, I'm going to have the same problems I did this year, next year, and I don't want that. I really don't want to bring anything from 2017 into 2018 if I can help it. Today was super chill. I got a lot of stuff done. I got to work on my business a little bit, which was fun. I got to look at the schedule for work. And I'm actually really grateful I had the 4 days off because it looks like it's going to be a busy month, and I'm not taking any more time off except for the public holidays. Because in January, I have a trip planned. I'm super excited about that. So in January, I'm actually flying out to Sri Lanka. I'll be there for about 10 days to celebrate my grandmother's 100th birthday. She's the last living grandparent that I have, and my daughter will be the only great grandchild that will be present at this event. So I'm actually really excited. The list is continuing to grow. We have about 80 family members headed out to Sri Lanka. Hopefully, tourism will pick up because we're there. But yeah, I'm actually super excited. There are family members I haven't seen in years, and some that I haven't even met before. So I'm actually really excited to meet everyone. Um, but yeah, I have a lot to do and a limited amount of time. I'm not saying I don't have enough time. I do have enough time. I have a limited amount of time, which means I need to really focus. And most times I focus best when I have too much to do. I actually get a lot more done. Have you noticed that? Do you get a lot more done when you have like too much to do? When the list is like way too long for you to be following along and dilly-dallying along the way? You feel like, you write the list down and you hit the list every day, all day long. So that's what I feel like I need to do. And I feel like this month is more work focused than anything else. As much as I would love to have time for romance and time to date and time to whatever else, I don't. This is it. This is the last inning on 2017. So I really need to get this shit sorted out and really be in a really great place to start off 2018. And I can't wait because I feel like this is it. This is the year I've been waiting for. I've been working so hard for the last several years, and this is the year I've been waiting for. So I'm actually super excited. I wonder what your goals are for this year. I'm hoping that, you have goals defined. I'm hoping that you're not waiting till December 31st, January 1st to figure out what your New Year's resolutions are and all of that. I feel like every day is a new day. I feel like every day there's something that I need to accomplish. So I've kind of given up on the idea of New Year's resolutions because I know what happens. I don't know about you, but for me, January 1st, yeah, I want to do this, this, and this. And for the first week, I'll be like super on it. And then there'll be a rest day somewhere and things will fall by the wayside. And suddenly it's February and I'm like, yeah, I'll just start next month. Or I'll wait for a Sunday. Or no, Monday's a good day to start. And no, I'm just tired. Oh, it's my period. Some stupid excuse will come up and I'll just keep putting it off. So I've decided that every day starts a new version of my life. So every morning when I wake up, that's what I'm focusing on. In the meantime, I have a new challenge. I've been reading, as you know, I keep reading and rereading, actually. I love this book. I love this lady, Pam Grout, and her E Squared. I bought E Cubed recently, but I'm still going through E Squared. So the latest challenge is for the next 48 hours, I need to list down everything that I'm grateful for. Like everything as it happens. Everything as it happens. And I'm hoping this actually helps and works in conjunction with my gratefulness lives in the morning. Eventually, obviously, if I get smart enough, I can actually do the lives one shot instead of going on Facebook and then going on Instagram. I do not have two devices, believe it or not. I've never had the need to have more than one device. One device is enough and it takes up all my energy. So, yeah, that's the funny part about my life. And at the moment, that's where it stands. So, I'm just really excited, you guys. I don't know what it is. I was really nervous. I was really worried and fearful of everything that was happening. And I'm not saying I'm not still. There are some times where, people ask me to do this and I'm like, holy shit, oh my God, people ask me to do stuff. Yeah, I'll do it. And I'm thinking, what the hell have I signed up for? But I manage. And so far, so good, right? So far, so good. So we'll see how it goes. And a lot of times it's just up to, you being you being courageous enough to, put that next step forward. For those of you who are familiar with this young lady, Jennifer Kim, she is amazing. She's a branding expert, and I actually signed up for a free training that she's had, and the things that she's getting us to do is, it isn't that difficult. It's not that scary, but it's stuff I wouldn't do if I wasn't pushed to do it. So I'm actually really excited to get through that course as well. So yeah, I have a lot of projects going on at the same time. Oh my God, one that I haven't forgotten about, I promise. But Unknown Music Asia is my new pet project, and I am super excited to be a part of the team. The guys are super talented. They all have their own little niche, and I'm hoping that they're happy to have me on board as part of their team, and I'm hoping that I can actually bring something to the table. So that's part of the reason I'm going to Sri Lanka as well, to meet the crew and see what I can help them with, and let's get a marketing strategy together. So Yeah, so many projects. Crown for Success, Rasathi is getting bigger and bigger, and obviously Unknown Music Asia. So very, very excited. Lots of things coming. Big shout out to Phoenix, Diva, and Rishandan. I'm very proud of you guys. Can't wait for the next track to drop. And yeah, I've got some work to do. So I will catch you tomorrow. I have a couple more things I need to take care of before I go to bed, but I'll catch you tomorrow. Y'all take care, all right? Bye.